G'day guys, we're Northern Brothers on Tap. My name's Jack.
I'm Jackson.
Reese.
This is Reese. We're going to be taste testing some of Australia's most popular beers. We're going to be rating them from 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best. If we love it that much, and I'm sure the VB might come in there somewhere, it might be 11, but we don't know. What do you reckon? What should we start with? So we'll start with Little Creatures' Pale Ale. We know nothing about beers, by the way. We're just going to be taste testing to see what we like, what's good, what's shit. Again, I think VB is going to be one of the top choices, of course.
I don't think I've ever tried this beer.
Never tried it?
No. Never even
I haven't poured that very equally at all.
Is there anything on the bottle? Oh, well, it's a 4. There's like between 1 and 7.
What do you mean it's 4?
The flavour meter.
Oh,
it's a 4.
I see.
I'd like to know what a 7 tastes like.
I'm sure it was maybe a Guinness.
But hopped with Cascade and Chinook hop cones. See, yeah, I've got no idea what these are.
Again, we know nothing about beer. We're just here to taste it and enjoy it. We're not being stupid either. We're actually going to drink some water in between each beer so it doesn't taste like one beer.
It is refreshing.
Look, I wouldn't sit on it all day, but I could definitely have a few to start.
Yeah. We're going to rate it as... Are we rating it against the lager, or are we rating it just as a pale ale?
Just as a beer.
Okay.
Probably wouldn't buy a carton.
You wouldn't buy a carton?
Buy a 6-pack.
No.
If I said it was on special.
it's a
So in other words, you'd steal it from the fridge at a party.
Sure.
15.
We're gonna rate these beers now. So obviously, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best.
Little Creatures Pale Ale.
It's a starting point. I'm going to give it a 6.
You're not meant to tell us until after.
Cut that. Alright.
Alright. What is that? Okay. He's got like full decimal points over here, but anyway. I'm going with a 6.5.
I've gone for double decimal.
He's got, that's what I mean, you're going for a full decimal point.
Well, yeah.
I've gone.
It's worth that bit more, but you always round down
Yeah.
to 6.3.
I'm going with 6.5. It's a decent beer, but I wouldn't say it's the best beer.
Yeah, now that it's
5.5.
sitting there, I'd probably definitely would not have more than 6. Ever.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I would steal a couple from a mate's fridge, and that's probably
Yeah,
about it,
if
I
it's the
reckon.
kind of beer that got left in your esky, you'd be pretty happy.
I'm not a
100%.
fan of the fruity beers, but
Like, yeah.
it goes alright.
Alright, Reese, you're going to choose the next one. What do you reckon?
Next day, let's go 4X Gold, alright?
Oh, the Goldie.
Yeah. Queenslander.
Popular one in obviously in the Queensland.
Look, if
Come to the
someone gives
table,
me a
I reckon.
4X, someone gives me a 4X at work, it generally stays in the fridge. It's a very bland tasting beer, isn't it?
I think that was a poor choice going from pale ale to a
Yeah, the water didn't really cut it as much. But
To a lager.
I mean,
Is it a lager? It's a
Yeah.
lager.
I think that would be good in a schooner.
Again, we know nothing about beers.
That'd be good in a schooner.
that's not a lager.
Oh mate,
that's a beer.
Schooner, yeah, your local RSL, mate, $4.50. You literally can't go wrong.
That tastes like schooner quality beer.
That is good, yeah, 100%. It's not exactly a big Stein drinking beer, I would say, but
Yeah, I mean, even
I'll rate
so,
it.
I'd buy a pot of gold.
flavour-wise, I'd say very wheaty, but yeah, definitely a lighter beer for sure. Obviously, being a middle strength, I wouldn't say it has too much of a body at all.
Yeah, look. I mean,
Tastes
it just
like,
tastes like an Aussie beer. It's just, it's pretty. It's fucking just basic. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's basic.
Like,
It's a basic beer.
It's
It's
easy
a good
to
beer to
drink.
start.
A lot of people think it's piss. Anyone that likes VB, what a quality beer, thinks that 4X Gold is probably.
I'm enjoying it a
On the
lot
other
better
side.
than what I thought I would. I didn't think I would enjoy 4X as much.
Good on you.
A lot of calories in 4X Gold.
All right, well, time to rate.
You know.
Time to rate.
Good schooner beer for sure.
It's only got a little bit more. Probably get bloated off it. I'm gonna.
Mate, no
yeah,
decimal points this time unless you're on
I'll
halves.
go for a solid number for a solid beer.
Can't really see one, but
Yeah, I'm going with a 7.
7.
I'm absolutely
7?
going with a 7 for sure.
I got 6.
I think that's the Queensland talking there, but it's 100% a top
I'm a
beer.
little bit Queensland biased.
Mate, bloody try this. Try this, mate. Fucking beers, go, mate. Go. Try this one. Play a little bit more strategically. Let's go from a lager to a lager, I think, and let's go the Iron Jack. I think we go the Iron Jack.
Have we got the crispy one? The super crispy.
Yeah, we're on the
Iron
super.
Jack?
We're just going the standard that first came out.
The original.
The original.
Iron Jack's got
I
all.
definitely think it's a better beer than the full strength. The full strength is very tinny,
I don't like
and
full strength.
yeah, it's just not as nice.
For sure.
I think in comparison to the 4X, it's got the same or similar wheatiness, but it almost tastes a little bit heavier.
I think, yeah, I was
Like
just, I was just gonna say, I think what it is like when you people people say it's a lot of people say it's watery, and I definitely get that. I think it's just it's super easy.
It's an easy
drinking.
beer. It's an easy beer for sure.
But the taste is still good.
I think I'm liking the 4X Gold better than this.
I know.
Yeah.
I'd definitely rather the bottles over the tins, depending on the price of tins actually, but bottle tastes better.
All in all, yeah, bottle tastes better for sure.
And yeah, it's easy drinking beer.
I think it's time to rate.
Yeah. It's crispy.
Was very
Yeah, I'd definitely say it's a crisp beer for sure.
Unbiased. That'll be unbiased.
It wasn't shit, but it wasn't good.
Yeah, look, an unbiased
Look,
opinion.
I think you need to compare it maybe to the 4X. Not that it should be a comparison, but if that's what you
Yeah.
need
I
to
mean,
do,
if they're both going to be Aussie iconic beers.
they're all Aussie iconic beers.
Nah, but like in like their own class, like fucking Gold would be in a similar class to Iron Jack.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm going to 6.5.
I want 7.
Not as good as
7.
4X, but yeah.
it is my
It's
regular, but
I still
To
feel
be-
there's some consistency here.
to be unbiased, it's still
I think no matter what, like it's a 7 in my opinion. Jackson,
Question.
you're gonna be.
what's a 10 then? If you had to
Great
think,
Northern, I can tell you right now.
what is a 10? I've got to compare what a fucking 10 is. I
Alright,
don't know
so
what a 10
like
is.
from.
I'm gonna be
What a
like-
10? That's probably
Alright,
not a 10.
so for me, a 10 is like something I would buy from a brewery. Any just a nice ale from a brewery for me,
yeah.
or like even a fruity lager out of a schoonie is a 10. It's 10 out of 10. And if you can make that in a bottle, they'll fucking blow my mind.
I think I'm going to
Yeah.
be too critical. Like I think I'm not going to push much past 7. I'll be like, oh, shit. Maybe I don't like beer.
Are we gonna choose next one, Dubs? What do you reckon?
Carlton Draft, I reckon. It's not because it's sitting right here either.
Should have said it before, Dub. Is that a? That's not, that wasn't a pop top, was it?
Here we
It was
go.
a screw top.
We got a fun.
Oh.
We got a fun fact for the video.
Here we
Look at
go.
those.
What beverage was developed to prevent malaria?
What's the question?
Mate, you can watch the video to find out.
Pass me the
Tonic
slide.
water.
I have a feeling this is going to suck, but let's go.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. I think this is gonna suck.
Time for the pre.
To be fair, like I've never had a good experience.
I've never.
with
I don't
Carlton.
think I've had draft. So
Yeah, but
There you
you've
go.
never had a good experience with Carlton.
Carlton
period.
is, mate. Where it's at.
Oh, dude, that smells rough. It
It smells rough.
it smells rough.
There's no better way to describe it than rough.
It is rough. That is rough.
I'm not angry at it.
I'm just disappointed.
It's probably.
So why are we
You know
going
what?
back thinking it's going to be better next time?
Sorry, dude. Man, I've done that for so many scotches. It's like, yeah, the
It actually
problem.
gets worse the more you
The
drink.
only problem
Yeah,
with
no, I agree.
The only problem.
I would say the worst beer of the day.
Yeah.
I am in the
And if
deep
you
end.
don't drink Carlton Draft out of a stein,
Like,
Mm.
I'm thinking about giving it a
I don't
zero.
blame you. Did you tip that out?
I had to tip like the head of it out.
Oh,
The dregs.
gee, wish. Yeah. He's gone for a tragic decision there. I am giving it a
Not
1
give me
though.
a couple.
I can't give it a 0.
I'm gonna give it 1. I can't give it 0. I'll agree. Even though I felt shit, I'll have to give it a 1.
Someone's got to be the hard ass here. Just on me.
Thanks, Dad. I'm
Sick.
keen to go classic VB, mate.
You want to fucking take this outside? You are outside.
Shut up and drink your piss. Oh, I think I poured this perfectly.
You reckon? I reckon you gave me more.
Bottoms up, I guess. Yeah, from a smell perspective, I'm not keen.
Look, it's better than draft.
Are we sure that's beer?
Yeah, I agree. I absolutely agree. That's better than draft for sure.
No, we're not sure.
Look,
I don't know. Nah, it's probably.
it's the aftertaste. That's what it is. I reckon it's the aftertaste that really gives it that
It's-
bad rap.
Because it's such a tinny.
It's a very tinny beer.
It's like
almost.
It's like eating rust.
It honestly, it's got a really bad aftertaste.
Yeah, I feel like my
The start though, like when you begin it, it's
I
not
can-
that
I
bad.
can feel my vocals about to become real
Yeah, man.
rusty.
Some of these.
Yeah, no.
I didn't hate it, eh? Hey.
Sound check. How you going, mate?
Yeah. Woolies docket check. Would you buy it if it was, like $12-15 on a Woolies docket?
How much? 12 or 15? 12 is going to be different
Well, considering
than
the-
15.
How much are they? Were they $18 a six pack?
I really don't. I couldn't tell you, man.
Let's
Don't
say
drink
let's say they're 18. I
Yep.
think most these days are 18.
Let's say you get for
Let's say you've got
15
$14.
Nah.
$14.
Now, $15 I can get a six pack of
Yeah, that's
IPA.
true. That's true.
But I think if you put a 10 bucker on a VB,
They're not chucking a VB on a Woolies docket anyway.
yeah, we know the animals are out there.
Yeah.
Did taste like piss, but better piss than Carlton Draft.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Draft.
The one thing to take away from this video, regardless of whether you hate it or like it, don't drink draft.
Anyone that drinks draft.
You drink draft, you will die.
this is a public health warning.
This is a public health warning.
I'm gonna go lovely
Oh.
3.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
It's not my worst.
I'm
but I've given
going
zeros.
4. Again, I didn't hate that, eh? I really didn't hate that.
I probably am sitting at a 4.
You know what? I would stretch it to a 4.5, but the aftertaste,
I think that would get better the more
the
you
aftertaste, yeah, the aftertaste is pretty rough.
drank. I could continue to drink them.
4?
Yeah.
At least there's
Yeah.
some consistency here.
I'm definitely the hard ass, obviously.
Hahn Super Dry. Let's try it.
I'm super dry. I literally know nothing about this beer.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even know any of my friends that drink this.
I think my mother used to drink
1.2,
this.
99%,
Preservative free.
no sugar free.
There you go.
So that's interesting.
Go
Look, let's give this a crack. I haven't heard worse things. Honestly, I haven't heard really that many bad things.
there no
So
fun
it should be
things,
okay.
It just says low carb beer, so
No, I got no fun
That's-
facts for you, mate.
Let's cheers to no sugar.
Cheers.
on a diet, mate.
That's why we have our tea.
Yeah. Like, smell it. You reckon it smells off?
What's the use by date on this?
Honestly, I think that's because of the VB though.
Could be because of EV.
Honestly, yeah, because the
Yeah, it
VB
smells
smell was horrendous.
That tastes like dehydration.
Yeah, I would.
I mean, I
It
suppose
smells-
it's easy, but it's not the greatest.
It does smell off. Like it
Yeah,
smells like
it's
off
got a
food.
weird smell.
It's got a weird. It's the aftertaste of VB is the
Oh.
starter taste of that. In terms of flavor, what do you reckon? There's no real fruitiness though, is there?
Bin juice
Look-
would be a good way. To describe
Yeah,
it. Bin
I'd say
juice.
that.
Probably
Pretty shit.
It probably is. The taste itself, if you took away the smell, yeah, it probably is. If you took away the smell, I would like it more. The smell of going into it and fucking having it is actually unpleasant to me. I think drinking it out of a glass would definitely be nicer.
Yeah.
So
You guys have to remember that we are like regular beer drinkers. As again, we don't know anything about beer, but we at least have an idea of what is a good beer and what is a shit beer.
I drink beer every weekend. I just don't pursue.
Agreed. I drink a very large range of
Beers.
beers. Some of them are here, a lot of them aren't, but that is a shit beer.
Yeah. Again,
That is a shit
it doesn't
beer.
pass the Woolies docket check. That one is on Woolies docket.
I'm time to rate.
On the rate.
That was
No.
You know what? I'm actually giving that less than a VB.
I agree. I'm exactly the same.
same. I'm giving it a 1.
A 1.
Yeah, I just
Dude,
not
that's.
good at all.
Oh, I was gonna say. That's what I gave a draft, but
Yeah, draft. Wow. So you
Okay.
hated it that much?
Yeah,
That wasn't
tastes
very
like
good.
bin juice, like,
I'd
You
say
went
2.
lower.
I went 2.5 because it was actually terrible.
I'm not even.
we started off with decent beers, and we're just.
I'm
going
glad we
downhill.
started with the decent beers.
I think of it this way as well. Each one of these beers, you've just had like 3 or 4 hours on the mower.
Yep.
Have a beer. Which one's the most fucking crispest tasting?
the
beer?
mower test.
The mower test.
The mower test.
I would probably go with Iron Jack. In that scenario,
Out of these or including these? Out of these, right?
out of the other ones you tasted,
I'll probably go 4X.
I'm gonna go 4X.
Mowing the lawns, 4X.
Oh, that's
Forex is
on
solid.
par with an Iron Jack though. To be fair.
Yeah.
All right, boys. Let's give this a crack. Stubbs, I'm gonna give you the honors, mate. What do you reckon? What do we get
We'll go
ending on?
We'll go Furphies.
So okay, let's do it. Let's commit, boys. Let's go from the Furphy,
Because
and we're gonna go all the way to the
I
end.
have never tried Furphies.
We'll end on the Great Northern. We're all gonna be very much on par with this one.
I'm going up for
Yeah. I can see it already.
big old 2 O's.
Solid 8.
Yeah.
Number 8.
That's probably the most consistent beer thus far. Yeah, flavor wise,
Good
it's
taste, full
incredibly
flavour.
good.
Go check out Dan Murphy's reviews. They're probably upwards of 3.
I guarantee they're upwards of Carlton Draft. Alright, Jackson, what's the last beer, man? What do you think?
Pure Blonde is the last beer.
We are going to go on order sweet.
Ultra low carb lager.
I think it's time to vote.
Vote on the beer we just drank, mate.
Never mind me.
Gee, we haven't seen a 9 or a 10. And we're probably not on 9.
The way I've been voting, I don't think I'm going to get to a 9.
Have you lifted off from 1 yet, mate, or what?
I gave Furphies an 8 actually. It's my favourite one so far. But old champagne beer, you can't really see it. I'll write it here. 6.
I've got a 7.8.
I got 8.5.
We finished with the BBs.
Jeez. Almost lost the last one. It would have been a 9.
Alrighty, what's the
good.
last beer?
This is
The
my
classic,
go-to.
the classic Great Northern. We all drink this.
Original. Lucky Super Crisp.
Queenslanders.
There's no need to
We
have
all
Super
know.
Crisp.
We all know how bloody good this beer is.
I'm kind of nervous because it's my go-to and I talk it up so much, but I'm afraid I'm not going to like it as much as I think I do.
It's already, we know it's going to be fucking good.
Oh,
Just want a beer that tastes like
Mate,
real
if you
beer,
give
and
that a
that's the
10, I'm
beer.
going to call that too biased, to be honest
Yeah,
with you.
2 buys. It's very good.
It is a good beer.
It's not even ice cold, and it's good.
this is my mowing beer for sure.
Alrighty, it's time for the last evaluation.
Can I make a prediction of what's going to be done?
Yeah, please, let's all predict.
I've already seen your number, but damn it, so my prediction's wrong. I was going to think that we were all going to write 999. He's right. He's
I'm going to say Dubs has gone for a 9. I'm going to say you're definitely going for at least an 8.5.
I think Dub's going for a 6.
I think it's up there with this piss.
I have gone.
It is very good.
Do you want to hear a drum roll? Drum roll?
Hang on.
8.5.
8.5, wow.
That's
Not a
right.
9.
You sure it's not a 6?
Or a 6.
8.5? Bullshit.
Yeah.
You went lower than me.
What?
I went for an 8.9. I think it's almost like a perfect beer.
Well,
Alrighty guys, thank you so much for watching. We're Northern Brothers on Tap. We're going to try to produce some more content hopefully next week. If you like what you see, give us a like and a subscribe. Hopefully we can give you something a little more exotic for next time. We might try a different country or whatnot. But as I said, if you like it, give it a like, give it a share,
Right here.
give it a subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.
Across these 3 bottles. Give it a like. Yeah, see you, mate. See you guys. Good on you.